First of all, I would like everyone to take a moment of silence for the latest passing latest His Majesty Sultan Qaboos and read Al-Fatiha. Yarhamullah. Thank you very much. We appreciate your prayers for his soul to rest in peace. So as a continuation of the talk, the European School of Genetic Medicine came to Oman in 2013, as Prof already highlighted. I will just go through, I thought of making a quick revision on what is going on in the region before and after the European School of Genetic Medicine. So there is no doubt that genetic literacy is an important aspect of public health, essential for informed public decision making, like any other healthcare programs or education. So genetic education and awareness is basically targeting three groups. Mainly, we need to teach the healthcare professionals. It's not only the healthcare professionals who work in genetics, but the other professionals in other specialties. To the general public, and I have added this, in my opinion, that policy makers and stakeholders need some education and awareness about what's happening in the era of genomics. And this paper states that the community engagement enhances community's ability to address its own health needs and health disparities issues while ensuring that instructors understand community priorities. So for many countries, genetics is not a priority, given the socio-economic status of those countries. We, all of us, we know the first pioneer in education and genetic education is the Center for Arab Genomic Studies that was established in 2003. The center has many objectives, among them. Among them, the slides are not very clear. If you can expand it, please. Raising public awareness collaboration in research for discoveries of genes and genetic diseases in the Arab countries and so on. And out of the Sheikh Hamdan Award for Medical Sciences, there is another association that came up, the Society of Rare Disease, the United Arab Emirates Rare Disease Society, came up in, I think, 2017, I'm not sure, but it's another public awareness project that is very successful, holding lots of programs in genetic education for the public and celebrating Rare Disease Day every year. I have looked also on the web for other societies in the region, and there are people who are also miles ahead of us. There is the Saudi Medical Genetics Society, and there is a website which is probably an individual effort called Wiratha for translating other literature or other scientific information or genetic information to Arabic language for the public. And recently, there is this, the Arab League has a scientific research division that has created a hub for research in Arab countries in Bahrain, in Al Jawhara Center. I'm personally not aware about this, but it's a great initiative for Arab countries to collaborate in research, and the latest conference was held in Cairo. So, European School of Genetic Medicine, with more than 30 years of experience in education in genetics and all these courses, is really a big need in the region, given that we have these initiatives and interest in medical genetics education. The collaboration with such a pioneer in genetic education has a huge impact in the region. So we started by a course in bioinformatics in 2015 at the university, followed by the genetic counseling courses that have been highlighted by Prof. for 3 rounds, and they were very successful courses. And genetic counseling courses is like a 5-day course for any medical profession who is interested in learning basics in medical genetics and genomics. And we have seen very variable people from different specialties, like even general practitioners coming to the course. And as highlighted also by Prof. Giovanni, the first eye genetic course in the region was in Muscat last year. And we had the idea of starting public awareness in Muscat Festival, which is a very crowded festival that is in open areas. Unfortunately, because of a heavy rain, we canceled the plan. But we went after the conference, it was February, there was a rare disease activities arranged by the Oman Society of Genetic Medicine that was founded in 2018. So this is a step forward in bringing all the efforts in Oman where the experts in the field of genetic medicine will build the capacity for providing advisory and consultancy roles for genetic medicine. And there are 3 objectives, again, public awareness among one of the objectives, research, and improving care for patients and families with genetic disorders by coming up with guidelines and local policies. I would just like to highlight my colleagues at the board members from Sultan Qaboos University, Dr. Abir Sayegh, who is present here. She is the cancer clinical geneticist. She's the president of the society. So educating the public is a big challenge, especially in a subject like genetics, and in a place where Arabs have endogamy and consanguinity and lots of myths and beliefs. So I believe it's not only the knowledge that we have to transfer to the public. We have to work on what myths are existing there, what beliefs do the public have, what is their attitude. So we have started by one of our students in the genetic counseling course did a survey for the families with genetic disorders, families attending the genetic center to explore their attitude and knowledge, and it is still on the way. Educational platforms, I think everyone knows that social media is the best platform nowadays. Is there anyone still watching the TV or programs on national TVs? I don't think so. So we have targeted social media as an important platform for education in genetics. And so I have an account in Instagram, and the OSGM as well has an account, and we keep posting our activities and some information for the public. We are appearing in the radio and the TV, but we don't expect so much followers or people to watch us or listen to us. But when you post something in social media, it goes viral on WhatsApp or Instagram, and people will ask more and more and will be seeking more knowledge. So this video is the Rare Disease Day, just to highlight that there were at least 4 stakeholders who attended the event. So this is an important step when I say that we need also to educate stakeholders and policymakers. I don't mean give them courses, but if they are attending such activities, see the burden of the genetic diseases. So the families were attending. We had patients, we had social influencers, we had so many activities. It was a public event, and we had undersecretary and 3 directors of different departments attending. And again, I thank the board of the Oman Society of Genetic Medicine for their efforts in making this happen last year, and we are planning another event this year as well. So out of all of these efforts, there's another initiative that came up in June. The families were seeking us for help. They were looking for support. They wanted to create a support group. I think this is already existing in many, many countries, and even in the Arab countries. But they are just communicating through WhatsApp or Instagram or social media again. So we have formed a formal group for support for rare diseases, families with rare diseases in June 2019. And we had already a few activities for the mothers, psychological support, lectures, many events has been going on for the last 6 months. I think I should stop for the sake of time. So again, I have said that already. There is a concept called mediatization of science. So if you would like to read about it, it's there in this paper by a PhD student. It's just telling us that you should be careful when you go out to the media. This is again the coverage of that Rare Disease Day in the news. That's it. This is me. We had made this video with the social influencers to spread it and let people know what is rare disease and what are their challenges. That's it. Thank you very much.